What is up, guys? It's Reaper, and we're gonna make a Gears of War lore video. This is gonna be a playlist of each section of Gears of War. I know a lot because I read the books and I played the games constantly, so I know a lot about Gears of War. So I'm gonna give you guys the information I have to you guys. Zeke gave me the moral support to like go for it. I'm like, okay, I shall go for it. So this video is gonna mostly be about the COG, what it really is, and the Pendulum Wars, which started before the Emergence Day when Locust came out, and the reason why the Pendulum War happened. So this is going to be a video about everything before, since the beginning. I'm going to say this is going to be the beginning of the Gears of War storyline. So to start off, the COG is known as the Coalition of Order Governments. The COG originated as a socialist political faction theorized by Alexei Dispich and founded by Nassar Embry and the Allfathers. Prior to during the Gold Rush, during which emulsion was discovered, the emulsion I'm going to explain to you a little bit more later on, but we're going to keep going with this story. The COG was relatively minor political movement and eventually grew into a larger yet minor faction following the Gold Rush. The discovery of the light mass process came with a worldwide golden age. After some years, some nations took near total control of the emulsion business, which left some nations and a weakening economy. The victory of the COG over the Union of Independent Republics, I will explain what that is later on, in domination over the entire planet. That's a lot. So you basically, a socialist political faction takes over an entire planet, and so that's pretty big. Then that made the Coalition Order government a supranational global alliance on the planet Sierra. Planet Sierra is basically Earth. They just renamed it because I don't know why, but so Sierra is a pretty good name. It headquartered in the Tyran capital of Infira. The COG compromised almost every nation of the planet prior to Emergence Day. So that's basically what the COG really is and the storyline behind it. So let's go for the Pendulum Wars. The Pendulum Wars was a massive global 79-year-long conflict waged by the superpowers of Sierra. The Coalition of Order Government, sorry guys, which is known as the COG, and the Union of Independent Republics, which is known as the UIR, for control of the planet's natural resource, namely emulsion. Like I said, that will be before, after this Pendulum War lore. Millions of human lives were lost in the conflict, and the environment was significantly damaged by devastating weapons. The war was a deadlock for the majority of the years until the COG broke the stalemate by going around the land warfare with the UIR and staging a daring raid in Aspho Fields. Aspho Fields is basically the mainland of the UIR, so they just basically attacked their land, which is pretty ballsy to me. That's a lot. That's a pretty heavy attack. The COG stole the Hammer-Dawn technology plans during the Battle of Aspho Fields. The Hammer-Dawn I'm going to explain a little bit on another video. There's actually a lot of information about the reason behind the Hammer-Dawn, which is a pretty good weapon in Gears of War if you guys have played it, and soon you guys will know what the reason is behind the Hammer-Dawn. So in continuation, the Pendulum Wars ended shortly before the attack of the surface of Sierra by the Locust Horde on Emergence Day. Okay, so watch this, guys. With only 6 weeks of peace between the two wars, so the Pendulum War is 79-year war between COG and the UIR, and then after that war, after 6 weeks, Emergence Day happened. That's a lot. That's a pretty heavy attack, and it's pretty tiring for these people. Now let's go for the actual main reason behind all of this. Emulsion was a luminescent, highly volatile fluid originally discovered an oil exploration drill of the planet Sierra. The discovery of substance and its use for fuel played a key role in Sierra history. Sierra history. Control of emulsion was the main cause of the Pendulum Wars, which weakened humanity's unity but gave them the strength to fight the Locust Horde on Emergence Day. Now I'm going to show you a video of Queen Mira telling the story in the beginning of the introduction of Gears of War 2, so you see how emulsion and the Pendulum War works. So check this out.
Inevitably, this led to conflict. Humanity fought an endless battle against itself, until it was forced to unite against a power far greater than it had ever known. But even united, humanity left only destruction in its wake.
So basically that was Queen Mira explaining why the emotion had so much influence towards the Pendulum War and why two teams decided to fight for that power. Basically, emotion was, whoever had the most emotion had the most power. So think of the real world, money is power. So I'm going to show you another video of Delta Squad encountering an ocean of emotion when they went underground to a section where the Locust is at. And you can see how shocking they were when they saw it. So here, take a quick look at this reaction of them in Delta Squad underground.
Whoa, look at all that juice. Hey, Marcus, how much do you think all that emotion's worth? I don't think I can count that high.
So there you have it, guys. You can see that Marcus couldn't even count that high. I know it's a lot of emotion in that video, but you can clearly see that that is a high number. And so if you had that enough emotion, you could actually pretty much take over the world if you had a lot of emotion in Planet Sierra. So that's it for this video. I will do more videos in the future. If you guys have any questions or any topic you want me to take care of, then I'll do the topic, and if there's any questions, I'll answer them in the comment section below. And I'm hoping to keep making more videos. This is my passion right here, so you guys will get a lot of information on this game. And if you guys like this video, hit a like and subscribe to it, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.